singing, we've got dancing, we've got rejoicing, feasting, eating, people shouting Mazal Tov. It can only be a wedding. Yes, we've invited you to a wedding tonight, but not any old wedding. Tonight we have a wedding on the front lines, a wedding in a war. Tonight is the wedding of Stav and Aviv. Now Stav, handsome young man, asked Aviv, the love of his life, to get married earlier this year, and the wedding was set for December the 3rd. Everything was planned, everything was in place, and then October 7th happened. Now Stav is a biochemist, Aviv is an engineer, but they got called up, they dropped everything. And instead of a tux and a wedding dress, Stav and Aviv had to don their uniforms. And initially they were gonna call off the wedding, but everyone in their unit said, no, you can't do that. This is not only for you. We need a celebration. We need joy. We need a good time in the midst of all this suffering. And so everyone got together. They started organizing. Tonight we have Stav and Aviv getting married. And obviously this is not the dream destination, but it's beautiful. It's rejoicing in the midst of suffering. But why a wedding? Surely so many other things need doing during this time. Actually, this is quite important. Israel Chai. It's a saying that you hear all the time. The people of Israel live. But there's something in that saying that goes unsaid, and that's actually the most important part of that. The people of Israel live. Despite the Babylonians, despite the Greeks, despite the Romans, despite the Nazis, and despite Hamas in Iran, the people of Israel live. They celebrate life. Hamas says clearly, we celebrate death like Israel celebrates life. And here we are tonight shaking a fist in the face of people who want to destroy Israel. We say no.
You know, being an Israeli mother, this is all you think about since the day of the birth. When he's going to the army, having a child now fighting in Gaza, a wedding in these times means a lot, means the world.
There's another phrase, never again. We hear that time and time again. But for us as Christians, there's also something really important. The Jewish people have gone through tragedies and suffering and heartaches time and time again. And every time they did so alone. During the Holocaust, the church was silent. But here we are today saying never again will the Jewish people go through a time of suffering by themselves. Their Christian brothers and sisters are here with them, and that's what you are doing here tonight. We are all here at this wedding saying, Israel, the people of Israel live, because the God of Israel lives.